I mean, legitimately, did some of you forget, or maybe you're just too young? I think this is my era's music, if you will. So I guess it would have gone over the heads of a lot of you.
The LAPD. For every cop that has ever taken advantage of somebody,
pay attention, kids.
Beat them down or hurt them because they got long hair.
Right.
Listen to the wrong kind of music.
Okay.
Wrong color, whatever they thought was the reason to do it.
Sure.
For every one of those fucking police, I'd like to take a pig out here in this parking lot and shoot them in their motherfucking face.
What did you think was going to happen when Ice-T decided to get pulled over on a traffic stop? Do you not know the name of his album was Cop Killer? Or did you just go, it blows me away how the title of this video is Law and Order Star, Ice-T goes off on cop on traffic stop. Did we just forget in America how easy it is to sit there and glorify the criminals? I know so many of you hate cops who are on my content. You love, man, when I sit there and I shame the cops or I call out the bad stuff and you're like, yeah, this is great. But we have to acknowledge in America, we love criminals. We love criminals. What's the tall, skinny black rapper that Snoop Dogg? Doesn't he have an extensive criminal gang-related background? You got Ice-T, Ice Cube. I'm sure there's a ton of white criminal idiots who are out there. Point being is, we glorify the criminal in America. So it blows me away when the hypocrisy comes out. We have to condemn cops. All this. This is the Ice-T traffic stop that a lot of people wanted me to cover. It is what it is. Don't forget, go check out coptalklive.org. Sign up with your email to get notified about our new articles, videos, all the stuff. Coptalklive.org. You can call and text 708-982-0974. Leave a voice note. Leave a voicemail. Leave a text message. We are live every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. And we take your calls. We have some conversations. Well, let's take a look at this together. This is the Ice-T traffic stop. I haven't seen this before. I'm very curious to how this goes.
Sir. What's up, officer? Officer, just let you know you're being recorded, okay? I'm headed to the DMV. That's where I'm going to get all my registration and everything.
You know your registration expired since 2021.
That's where I'm going.
So you have your license expired as well?
That's why I'm going to the DMV. Give me my paperwork here.
Yo, don't touch me. Don't give me like that.
Give me my paperwork. Get this on camera.
Legendary rapper and actor Ice-T, best known for his role as Detective Odafin Tutuola on Law & Order, was pulled over in New Jersey for what looked like a missing front plate on his Porsche. Things took a turn when officers found his registration.
Not for nothing. I'm not a sports car guy. I'm a motorcycle guy. Really, the whole we got to pull people over for front plate stuff is ridiculous. The equipment violations, we know, I'm going to say this flat out, 100%, the cops saw a nice ass car, no front plate, and that was all the probable cause that you needed. I believe, again, I'm not a sports car guy. I'm just not. But I believe that most of those cars don't even have a place on the bumper on the front to wind up securing a front plate. So it's always been, when I see a real high-end car, I never messed with that stuff when to pull it over for no front plate. It is nothing more than a power exertion of, hey, I'm the police and I could stop you, even though you got a car that probably cost me 6 or 8 months to wind up saving up for even the first initial payment on it. It's just a flex. That's all it is by the cop. So I'm very curious to see how we have diva narcissist music and TV and movie star versus diva narcissist police officer, how these two social heads are going to butt. Let's check this out.
And license were expired, leading to a heated exchange with the star. Here's how it all went down.
Kilo comes back, negative stolen, 2015 Porsche 911, two-door, color gray. Registration expired.
Step down one.
All right, registration expires, is it? His license isn't expired, his registration. So that means the vehicle registering to the state is expired. What kills me, this has always killed me about the law, right? So you have a perfectly working vehicle and you have to drive it for work or whatever. And I don't know what Ice-T's predicament is. I really don't care. I'm not interested in a diva who has money to do what a lot of us can't. Ice-T probably can afford to take an Uber or a taxi to or have a friend drive him to the DMV and say, here's the title, here's the registration. I need to get new plates on here. right? Because if it's expired, depends. Like if you technically you can pull somebody over, like if somebody's this is January, February's next month. So if January, like 2025 is when your vehicle sticker expires, technically you could pull them over February 1st, but nobody does it. There are times I see people February or like a month or whatever. It's like, dude, if I pull you over for a month expired traffic or it's a license plate or even 2 months, I'm going, dude, get it done. Because a lot of people just forget about it. How many of you check behind your cars to check the status of your license plate? You don't. So it's like, I think if it gets 3 or more months, maybe then it's a citation, but it's not a big deal. It's not a moving citation, and it's not something that you can cause an accident over. So if realistically speaking, we are looking at a vehicle, the vehicle code, Illinois, the IVC, Illinois Vehicle Code, has reasons for probable cause for an officer to stop the vehicles to prevent crashes. What's the reason for preventing no front plate outside of avoiding revenue for the state? So it's really not a moving violation, is it? It's a state avoidance of revenue generation, which, to be honest, in my opinion, is complete bullshit. That's where you make cops the strong arm of the government and not there to serve and protect and keep the peace and maintain order in a free society. This is bullshit law enforcement that the state uses the henchmen of the cops for.
How's it going, sir?
What's up, officer?
Officer Silla, Hudson County Sheriff's Office. Let you know you're being recorded, okay?
I'm headed to the DMV. This is where I'm going to get all my registration and everything straight on this car.
At first, everything appeared to be normal as a simple traffic stop, but things would soon escalate between the actor and the officer.
When you look at it, too, I never understood the big deal. If the car works, if there's insurance on it, and I believe you can insure a vehicle that doesn't have a license plate, you can insure a vehicle. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to. You have to provide your VIN number to whoever's insurance company. If it's insured, what's the big deal? I legitimately never understood that. Okay, you're driving from here to go to the to the DMV to fix a problem. Great, awesome. Would the state didn't get their $150 for that year from one car because you didn't get a state metal plate on the back of your car? Again, I hate this kind of crap. It is what it is, but let's continue. Especially considering the fact he's driving there. But most citizens, they can't get there. They don't have a way to get there. So I never saw the big deal of driving to the DMV to take care of a problem that the state wants you to take care of.
You know your registration expired since 2021.
That's where I'm going. I'm headed right there.
When did you decide to go and change?
Yesterday. I went yesterday, but they...
Yeah, but what I'm saying is your registration been expired since 2021.
The car's been parked.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course I'm sure.
What does this matter? I don't understand what the cop is trying to do. It's black and white. It's expired since 2021. This is 2024. You can 100%... If we take the cop side, you can 100% tow the vehicle because it's being illegally operated on the street, or write them a citation, or just turn a blind eye and go, okay, go get it taken care of. Yeah, professional courtesy, but I don't care if it's an actor, a celebrity, or a citizen, do it for everybody. I don't know what the cop is doing at this point.
That's why I'm trying to get this car set up to roll. Yesterday I went to the DMV and they said that their system was down, so that's where I'm headed. I got 7 cars. I'm trying to get them all straight.
You say you went to DMV yesterday? They said the system is down?
Yesterday, yep.
What does this matter?
What time was your appointment yesterday?
I didn't have an appointment. They just take me.
Dude, write the fucking ticket or move on. What are you doing? And in fairness, I'm not a fan of Ice-T. I think he's a decent actor. I did watch Law and Order and all that. But when you look at it, maybe the celebrity doesn't know how to do this stuff. Maybe they got a staff for it. He's got 7 cars. Great. I'm not going to boo-hoo for your rich status in life compared to me. But it's like, maybe he just doesn't do this. Maybe he has no idea, because he's had drivers forever, that you just can't operate a vehicle on the street that's got an expired plate. I don't know. I don't understand what the cop is doing unless he's trying to find reason to give him, the professional courtesy of letting him go. But now it's starting to become a power trip.
You need to have an appointment to go to DMV.
I don't need one.
Why is that?
Because they know me.
Because they know you.
Yeah, here we go.
Your passport? You have a driver's license with you?
Yeah.
I've never needed
that.
I've never needed an appointment at the DMV either. I get I'm infamous for letting one of my motorcycle plates, lapse a year, and then I gotta go get another one. So I just walk right in and I get plates. And anytime I renew a sticker, that's Illinois. I don't know how it is at other places.
That's expired.
So you have your license expired as well?
That's why I'm going to the DMV.
Sir, even if it's 1 feet, you cannot drive with an expired license and expired registration.
I mean, why don't you follow me right to this garage right here? The DMV is right there. You don't got to be that serious about this. I mean, you can't.
Depending upon some stuff in Illinois, if your driver's license is expired 6 months or greater, it's no valid. There's some things to consider, and removing Ice-T's status as a celebrity, I mean, unless you need stats and it's that time where you got to come up with your performance evaluation, you need the points, you need an arrest, you need a tow, you need a vehicle inventory search. For those who don't believe me that there are some things as quotas, go look at the video I did on this channel talking about performance evaluations, which are 100% quotas. If that's the case, and you know that the vehicle, the DMV is literally a mile or so away. If his driver's license is suspended for whatever, and he's in his 60s, I believe, you could kind of err on the side of caution. He's been driving for quite a long time. And even in this circumstance, right, whatever, that, if he gets in an accident, man, okay, he's going to be sued, and somebody's going to get millions of dollars from him just so he is. So, turn a blind eye. There's so many ways around this. I don't get what's becoming a pissing match simply because you've got the status of no plate, expired registration, and then expired driver's license. So again, all three of not a single one of these things can equate to the reason that traffic stops are initiated in the first place, which is to avoid or prevent motor vehicle crashes. The only one that you can maybe articulate it is to say, if that driver's license expired, 10 years ago, and he's in his 70s, he's starting to lose motor skills, and he hasn't taken a test in a long time. So his ability to function as a driver, his cognitive ability isn't there. Other than that, I do not know, as cops, why you're doing this outside of being government henchmen who are revenue generators. That's all this stop is right now. There is nothing in this stop that is a prevention for crashes or to keep the public safe.
But you don't have to.
Well, is it serious? So, give me 1 second.
Don't do that. I don't care whose car it is. I don't care if it's a Honda Civic. Don't do that. Don't disrespect somebody else's stuff by putting your or their stuff on the property. Just don't do it.
I could park the car right here and then walk to the DMV.
This is pretty cut and dry. I mean, you're black and white. Either you issue a citation or you tell them to park it.
You said you have other vehicles registered?
I have 7 vehicles.
Okay.
If this was me, this is it's private property, public property. You have to go check and see who owns this parking lot. I would tell them to park the car and walk to the DMV. If it's just down there, that's the problem solved. All right, do me a favor, park the car and walk to the DMV. End of story. If I circle around the block and you want to be a stickler, sit there. You could call out you're on a punch a number, citizen assist, whatever, and you're going to be sitting there for an hour till he goes and he comes back. End of story. He can walk back and forth. Problem solved.
It's 5-6. Standby. You could have drive the other vehicle who was registered and get this one registered.
Can I handle this? You gonna take me to jail?
I'm not going to take you to jail.
Okay, can I park the car here and walk to the DMV?
I'm going to tow your vehicle.
God, how good was I? Can I park the car here and walk to the DMV? This is becoming a pissing match. Why are you placating and being, well, this is so serious and you should have done this? Fucking write the ticket or don't. Preach, don't issue. Issue, don't preach. There's one of the two. You can't do both.
No, you're not finna tow my vehicle. Let me park my car right here.
You're not going to move your car, sir. You give me your keys right now, and I'm going to tow your vehicle. You try to be more respectful with me, I'm going to respect you the same way.
Well, then let me...
Fuck you, dude. Done. I wanted to vilify Ice-T on this. Huge. This is nothing more than a cop who's got a fucking hard-on to stick it to a celebrity. I saw this, and I purposely avoided this one for a while because I wanted to see where this is going. There is no law that says you're owed respect just because you fucking wear a badge. And you know what? I couldn't stand him when I was a kid growing up because of Cop Killer. Because even though it was kind of catchy, it was a pretty damn good album. But I hated it. I hated it. And I put a stigma in my mind about him. I don't care. There is nowhere that says you show me respect, I'll show you respect. You're a fucking public servant. You work for the people. So this right now, the cop is in the wrong. 100%. He should have been back there issuing. He shouldn't have said, he purposely said, I'm going to tow your vehicle. If you're new in this game, don't tell someone while they're sitting in the car, I'm going to tow your vehicle. Because what could they potentially do? Put it in drive and take off. Get them out of the car. Then I need to tow your vehicle. He shouldn't have done that. He did that purposely as a pissing contest to show Ice-T who's in charge on this stop.
See, I'm going to...
No, you're not going to tell me what to do. I'm going to tell you what to do. So give me your keys right now. If you're going to go that route.
I asked you, can I park my car right
I said
here?
not. Give me your keys, sir.
This cop is a bitch.
If I'm not under arrest, then I'm getting out of my car. Give me my paperwork, you fucking...
No, don't touch me. Don't
Give me
like that.
Give me my paperwork. Get this on camera. This motherfucker is... I am a foot away from DMV.
Keep your distance.
You are a fucking asshole.
I'm not an asshole. You've been an asshole to me.
I'm an asshole. I'm trying to get to the DMV. I showed...
No, so far I'm on Ice-T's side. This cop instigated this shit. This cop had a hard-on for it. He could have gotten the information. He made a decision. He stood. I don't know what he was still standing at the passenger side for. All right, you could have done this when? When did you go? When was your appointment? Doesn't matter when his appointment does. Was his appointment relative to the stop at that time? No. You stopped him for no front plate. What do you fucking care? You're asking him stuff that he doesn't even have to answer. So yeah, here's my stuff. If you removed every one of Ice-T's answers, cop could go back, write a citation, remove him from the car, tow the vehicle. Done. Cop could tell him to go park the car and walk. Cop could go tell him to go drive down there, follow him behind. There's a lot of solutions. This cop wanted to jack a celebrity. It's all he wanted to do.
I told you all the paperwork. Let me start recording your dumb ass.
So 5-6, start the hook and start another unit.
Start another unit because you're a pussy. Now you started this shit. Now you need a backup because you little fucking tard.
It's 5-6.
Irish communications to SO83.
The actor began recording as the...
Yeah, this is why people hate the police. Do your job, and your job is to tow, or is it to issue a citation? You better go do a vehicle tow inventory to make sure nothing's in there. There's a ton of shit this cop could have done professionally, but you can hurt. He has a personality conflict. Jump ahead to see when his sergeant comes up on scene.
So what happened, Sarge?
What's up, Sarge?
Hey, what's going on, brother? How are you?
I'm trying to get to DMV to register my cars.
Okay.
I got all the paperwork and everything there. I asked the officer, could I just go over here or even park my car so that I could walk over there and get all my paperwork together. He says he wants to tow my car.
All right, give me a second. Let me find out what's going on here, and then we'll...
Now, I did see this part. You heard that, right? You heard that. You didn't hear him say, Ice-T say anything along the lines of, yeah, he told me we're going to do it this way. He didn't say the cop had an attitude or anything else. Listen to how the cop tells the sergeant about how the interaction went.
Figure something out, okay?
Okay.
Right.
You're doing a little too much, dog.
Okay. So what I was gonna do is just issue him a ticket, let him park here. Okay. He jumped out of the vehicle. He didn't even ask me. He came so close to me. And he said, he called me an asshole. He called me an asshole. And he said, give me all your paperwork right now. Right. And everything's been recorded. And you.
So wait a second. You were good. I want to back up for a second. Did he just admit something he shouldn't have fucking said?
Right. You're doing a little too much, dog.
Okay. So what I was gonna do is just issue him a ticket.
What I was going to do is issue him a ticket.
Park here. Okay. He jumped out of the vehicle. He didn't even ask me. He came so close to me. And he said, he called me an asshole. He called me an asshole. And he said, give me all your paperwork right now.
Ice-T should sue. He should sue. So you were going to issue him a citation and tell him to park the car, but because he exited the vehicle and he called you an asshole, now you're going to punitively punish him and tow his vehicle. First Amendment. That's a First Amendment violation. You are flexing your authority as a police officer to punish someone because they called you an asshole. At what point do some of you brain dead cops out there not realize this is exactly why you do not deserve to be backed? This is why you do deserve the hate you get. And this is why your IQ is so low that cops, other departments take you because you're drones. You have no ability to actually start studying the Constitution. This is punitive. He just admitted it on camera.
Right. And everything's been recorded. And your vehicle's been towed. And you're receiving tickets. For right now, for tactical purposes.
You got to be kidding me.
The officer received permission to issue the actor 4 tickets, including one for driving with a suspended license.
Suspended is different than expired, and he came back clear. I've out in the computer. You just admitted, man, that you were going to issue him a citation and park the car, but because he called you an asshole, I mean, this blows me away how unintelligent you cops are. Absolutely incredible. Jump ahead again. I don't know if there's anything left to this.
You're right when he's going to leave the car here? What's up, Sarge? Oh, shit, I forgot to, All right, you can issue him a ticket, and that's going to be it, right? He's going to leave the car here? Up to you, whatever you want to do. Yeah, we'll go with that, okay? You're going to leave the car here? Okay. Yeah, he's going to park the car here. No problem. Go across the street and get the paperwork for the car. Okay, but he's getting 4 tickets, though.
Because you're going to punish him.
All right, okay.
This is little man disease. This is insecure, small dick police officer shit. It's sad to say, I am 100% on Ice-T's side with this traffic stop. Wow.
You make out already.
What's that? 4.
You made 4? You already sent them in?
Not yet.
Yes? Can you bring it down to 2?
Nah, I'm sorry.
Okay, all right, no, it's up to you, bro. I can't tell you. Okay, all right.
So you even got the sergeant asking him to issue only 2 tickets, and now it's a pride issue. It's like, what did that accomplish? Literally, I don't get what this. You spent how much time on this to do what? To send somebody to court for tickets that are going to get dismissed anyways.
I can't tell him as a sergeant what to do. Okay? I can guide him and I can make a recommendation. He's going to give you 4 tickets. Okay? I asked him not to give you the 4 tickets, but he could bring it down to 2. He said no, he's giving you the 4 tickets.
What are the 4 tickets?
He says you have no front plate, no inspection sticker, no registration, and your driver's license is expired.
Okay.
Expired.
All right.
Expired versus suspended is a very big deal. It's a big difference. Expired is just, hey, man, you didn't renew it. Suspended is you had a moving or an equipment violation you didn't take care of. You had a couple of them, and all of a sudden you can't drive for 6 or 8 months. Big difference. This is incredible.
I did, yeah, I did.
Okay. All right.
So I know if you want to come with me or...
Yeah.
Okay.
So they know that that you're not going to get the tow and that you're going to...
Yeah, I'm 11 right now.
Okay. At some point, the river Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if he told you, but everything's being recorded on these body cameras, so... Okay.
So, as for my sergeant, we're not going to tow your vehicle, but you're receiving summonses. Here's your keys. Here's your paperwork, driver's license, everything you gave me. You're receiving a ticket for no front plates.
Where's all the other paperwork?
It's in there. Everything you gave me. It's in the vehicle. You had no
100%.
inspection, driving
This cop is not liked by his coworkers.
and driving with expired license.
You're, like I said, you're going to leave the car here and just go to DMV.
I'm walking DMV and handle this.
So, but you do know your registration is expired and your license too. Right?
That's what I'm going for.
Okay, I'm just letting you know that I didn't know if you just knew your registration was expired. You got both.
I got everything.
Okay, all right. All right?
All right, no, I'm good.
All right, you told
Just
him
the
already?
way he treated me, I was going to park the vehicle, no tickets issued, but just next time show some respect. That's all I got to say.
I don't have to.
All right, let's
Okay, I don't have either.
All right,
So, you have a great day, sir.
You can't make this up. You cannot be serious. You are going to, holy shit. This is on how often have you heard me talk about this? Listen to him. This is how stupid cops are in America. This is incredible.
All right. All right.
All right, no, I'm good.
All right, you told
Just
him
the
already?
way he treated me, I was going to park the vehicle, no tickets issued, but just next time show some respect. That's all I
The
got.
way he treated me, I was going to issue no tickets, park the vehicle.
To say.
I don't have to.
All right, let's
Okay, I don't have
Holy
either. So, you have a great day, sir.
shit. Dude, Ice-T, if he doesn't sue, he's a moron. He is a moron. Any lawyer takes this to court and says, excuse me, officer, did you decide based on your discretion to issue a citation on the circumstances of the vehicle or the driving conditions or the words of my driver? Well, the word that he didn't treat me well. This is domestic terrorism. This literally, I don't know who else who did this breakdown, but it blows me away if people did not point out that Ice-T is 100% in the right here. This cop just admitted on his own body camera that he violated First Amendment rights. Because of how you treated me, show some respect, and I would not have issued you a citation. We still have cops. This is 2025. We still have cops so stupid they don't understand this. This is why we have to change cop culture. This is why we do it. This is why we have live every Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern. This blows me away. CopTalkLive.org. Go check it out. I'm on Ice-T's side 100% on this, and it's a shame I have to be, but we have cops out there who are ruining the profession, who are destroying the profession, and who cannot be trusted in America, and they are the enemy of the people. This is one of them. Be safe out there, guys. See you in the next video.